Hello and welcome. It's good to have you here again, and I'm quite glad that you have followed all through all of the master classes. Today again, let's look at selling. But then, let me ask you a question before we jump into it. How do you sell? Who do you sell to? And if you sell at all, where do you sell what you have to sell? Look, selling is at the center of everything we do. Whether it's a skill you own, whether it's a product or service, whatsoever you do, if you don't sell, you make no money. And lest I forget, in selling a product or in trying to start a business, if it's just an idea in your head, you don't start by doing charity. If you want to do charity, go ahead and do charity. If you want to do business, start by selling your product. Start by selling your product. And how do you sell? Selling does not start the moment you exchange your product for money. It starts from the first day you conceive the idea for your product or service or skill. In fact, in some cases, we sell upfront. Now, you may already have known some of these things, but the way I see them can be quite different from the way you have seen it. And since it's a masterclass, I have not come here to give us 10 rules for selling, 10 ways to sell your product. Okay, so there are no books here. I'm just explaining and talking as they come, and the things I have personally done to help me, and I think that they can also help you if you do them. Those are the things I am going to be sharing with you. So if you find it useful, use it. And if you think there are areas you would need clarification, feel free to reach out or drop a comment, and then I will have them answer. Welcome if it's your first time here on this channel. This is MentorRide Financial, and we're welcome. We are glad to have you join us here. It's a big family of young and focused people who want to make their finances better by getting financial intelligence, by going into entrepreneurship and business. Lest I forget, you say I am a civil servant, I work for the government or private company, so how do I do this? Well, MentorRide Financial is for you because you can actually learn how to manage your money or gather the little you receive now to start up something for you. And you don't have to resign your job to do that. You can start and get someone to watch it for you, and there are even quite a few businesses you can start without having to be there to supervise it. So these are some of the things we'll be talking about here if we stay long enough. Welcome to my MentorRide Financial. Back to the topic of today, selling. How many of us have sold before? How did you sell? I like to get your feedback from the comment section. How did you sell? Did you just go and ask everybody to buy a product? Did you sell to a specific kind of client or customer? Who are those you sold told to. Look, coming up with an idea is not an easy task. When you come up with an idea for a product or service, part of the idea should be, who will you sell this product or service to? Look, there's something that a lot of us do not understand. You can have a lot of people, you can be in a strategic location, but if that location does not harbor the kind of clients you want, you will eventually pack out. So when people say location, 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 there is something still missing. If that location does not harbor the kind of customers you will need for your product, you will literally pack out after some time from there. So when you are planning to sell your product or service, good location is fine, but it has to be a location that has the kind of clients you want. So do not just look out for locations. Look out for locations that have customers that you that need your product, that can buy your product. So you have to be intentional about the kind of people you want to sell to. If I sell sachet water, and I can probably go into the banking halls or go to some top-notch hotel or go to the midst of the upper class of people in the society or rich people and expect them to patronize me very well. They do not hate sachet water. It's just that some of them have preference for bottled water than sachet water. They may use it in the absence of bottled water, but they're not likely to choose sachet water over bottled water. But if you sell sachet water and you go to the marketplace where you have the lower class of people, the laborers, the market women, and all the level of people who can not afford to pay much for bottled water and probably work very hard under the sun, so they are going to be always thirsty every now and then. This kind of people will want water, not that they just want water, and will be ready to buy one when they see it. And because this is something that's within their capability, they can always buy it. Now, you see, a bottled water seller will not sell in the midst of these people. So you need to understand those who can buy your product. If you sell a product worth of 50k, or for example, you can probably be advertising to a laborer or a market woman. Of course, there are market women who may be able to afford it, but out of every 100, maybe just 5 out of every 100. So you need to be strategic and do not deceive yourself. Go straight to those people who can afford to pay for your service and product. And for those of us who do online businesses, we attract all manner of people. A lot of us, especially those who want to build audience, whether organically or paid, you end up building audience that has all manner of people, different kind of people, and many of them do not have the purchasing power. Many of these people, you just want to have like thousands of people see your product, like it, but the questions we do not usually ask is, this kind of people I are attracting, this kind of person I'm trying to woo to like or join my group, or at least be in my funnel. Can this person afford my product? So if you put your product maybe in your status, your WhatsApp status, Facebook or Instagram, and you have like 2,000 people see this product, and you're probably glad, I have a lot of people in my funnel, and then at least 2,000 of them will see this product when I put it there. What kind of people are they? Can they afford what you are selling? Do they have that kind of money? So your kind of clients or customers should have the power to pay for your product. That's one thing you must take time to understand before you sell to anybody at all. Your client, your kind of customer should have the ability to pay for what you are offering them. If they cannot pay, you are wasting your time. And guess what? It's the one who can pay for your product that may likely value it. Advertise to someone who cannot pay, they will find fault. Do you get the gist now? So as long as you open for business, you have to sell. If you do not sell, you will be hungry, or your business will starve and die. So you have to sell, and you don't have to be in the mood to sell. You don't have to be in the mood. You have to sell. Like, there's nothing like, okay, you're not in the mood, except if you're not well, or you're not healthy, or you have any challenge. If you don't, you have to always be in the mood to sell. There's nothing about, like, I spoke with a friend, and I am like, you can't have someone invest in your business and then you are telling the person that you're not in the mood to sell. You have to be in the mood though, because when it is time, you have to give or remit their money. So you have to always be in the mood to sell. Even sometimes when you are not open for business, if there is someone to sell to, you have to. Even if you were not in a good mood before, as long or the moment you hear the word sell or I want to buy, you automatically wear that mood to sell, whether you like it or not. This is the truth. Do your sales religiously. Sell religiously. Sell as if it is the only thing you know how to do. Sell in such a way that the person buying thinks that your life depends on this transaction. So let your attitude towards selling be, if not today, nothing else. So if you approach your selling this way, somehow you will always get to close a deal. But most importantly is, if you sell, make sure that you know what you are selling. Make sure that what you're offering people is a product or service that you're very sure of and can vouch for. That's how you can get people to come back. Excellent product and service, one that meets their need, one that helps clients and customers answer questions they want to have answered, solve problems they want to solve, or take them to the level they want to see themselves. If you sell a product and in the end they do not get to see what you promise them to see after using your service or product, you're not likely to have them come back. And guess what? You would have spoiled your reputation with these people. So you lose that one client or customer and even lose 10 more that would have come through recommendation from this one person. So ensure that you take time to ensure that your service or product is top-notch before you even go out to ask people to buy. And guess what? If you sell a good product, you can price it even very high and still find people coming back and back again to buy from you. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the red button and subscribe. And guess what? It's at no cost to you at all. You're subscribing so you can get notifications and update for subsequent videos and master classes from the Mentorite Financial. Hit the red button, turn on the notification bell so every time I come online or upload a new video, you can always get notification. And as I told you before, it is at no cost to you. Thanks for watching, and I am really glad to have you here. You know, at Mentorite Financial, we love you and want to see you progress. Buy and go make a lot of sales and make money for yourself. See you.